Hey Brittany, how you doing? All right, so good job. Good job. Good writing here. This describing your rationale here really helps me determine, your level of proficiency and your understanding approaching the project, not only from a technical aspect, but also a conceptual aspect as well. So this is fantastic. Thank you so much for including this. Let's jump right over to the web banner, and let me just reduce this window a little bit so we can fit it in here. All right. It's a good job. I mean, you're really showing it's a good, I think it's an excellent campaign. I really do. I think you've done a really nice, super cohesive job. And I'm so glad that things are coming together the way they are because it's beautiful work. Nice job. There are a couple of things I would recommend here just to kind of create a little bit of a little more page harmony and a couple of things I want to mention that will make a lot of sense. I think I'm finished here. So give me a listen here, and I think you're going to appreciate the results once you establish these changes. Mainly, it's a great ad. There's a couple of things. One thing I would recommend is take this St. Thomas U.S. Virgin Islands and move it over to the right side of the composition and align it here, right aligned. Okay, so get that in alignment. That's really going to create some good page harmony. The next thing is, this is good. I think this is smart. You've got treat yourself, you've earned it. The headline is static. That's good. That's smart. It's also required that we only animate the call to action. And the reason for that, just so you know, is that if a viewer comes in here and we animate the headline, there's a chance the viewer, depending on when they look and where the loop is on the animation, quite conceivably a viewer could look in here and not see the headline. Therefore, if there's missing information, creates a little confusion to the viewer and subsequently might cause the viewer to look elsewhere on the page. Remember, as a viewers, when we get confused, if there's any confusion at all, there's a high degree that as a viewer we'll look away, we'll look somewhere else, and that is something you don't want as a designer. So, so good job. That looks great. Treat yourself. You've earned it. So again, right align U.S. Virgin Islands right there. Okay. Then this is good alignment right here. The fact that you've taken this 15% and aligned it with the Y, that's good. I would suggest you take the second line of your call to action and pull it over right there and align it. So that the yourself 15% and for Ocean View Marathon is all aligned with the Y. That'll be fantastic. The next thing is the animation itself. I would animate this whole thing in at the same time. So 15% off Marvelous Marathon Spot package for Ocean View, what did it say? For Ocean View Marathoners. Let's animate that whole thing at the same time instead of the first line and the second line. I think that will establish a little more meaning. Right now, if somebody looks at this, they're going to go, oh, great, a discount. Oh, shoot, I have to be a marathoner. Do you see what I'm saying? So let's get that all animated in at the same time. Okay, then finally, my final suggestion is just to reduce the size of that logo a little bit. And you may even consider using the purple background logo because I really want you to reduce it. Right now, it's just encroaching here on the image, and I think that creates an uncomfortable visual tension. If you reduce this logo itself right here, you may have some visibility problems. So be open to using the purple background, and that's going to create a nice connection between your type and your logo. I want to check something here real quick because I think that logo is, let me just take a quick look at something here. Ooh, it's tough to tell, but I think this has been stretched. I think that if we take a look at the shape of the logo itself, it looks like it's been stretched a little bit. And that would, I'm not saying it is, it could be a PDF rendering, but when you place the logo, if you resize it, make sure, okay, remember when you place it and you select it, you get that bounding box with the corners handles. You place your cursor on that corner handle and you drag it to resize, right? Make sure you hold your shift key down. That's going to constrain the original aspect ratio of that logo so we don't get any distortion. Right now, it just looks like this is a little bit elongated. I'm not positive if it is. I just want you to be aware of that. Because right now that looks like it's been a little distorted. So check that. And again, so in summary, fantastic job. In summary, let's move the location over to the right aligned. Okay, let's take the subhead, the call to action right over here. Let's left align it and align it with the Y, and then bring that animation in simultaneously as opposed to first line, then second line. Reduce the size of the logo. Try the purple logo, see how that works out. And that's all I have. All right, great job. Very, very good work. If you have any questions or you want to run anything by me between now and the time that you submit your final work for the class, which is coming up quickly. I know it's only week 6, but we're getting there quickly. So please feel free to run anything by me. I'll be more than glad to provide further comments and critiques. All right, thank you very, very much, and good work.